Hi everyone, Tam's here. In this video, I'm going to share some of the stationery items I picked up over the summer. This summer, I was fortunate enough to go on a couple of different trips and pick up some of my favorite stationery items. So, voila, let's get started. First up, we have this lovely, beautiful rubber stamp. All right. This is actually from a brand called Classici, and it's a Japanese brand from my understanding. I've had a hard time finding some of their products. What I've had to do up until now is order them from a store in California called Baumkuchen, but more and more I'm finding some of their washi tapes and the rubber stamps are a little more available. But yeah, I was able to pick this up for just a few dollars. I was very excited. Okay, next up, I did go to the Miami Pen Show and stocked up on some fountain pen inks. First up is let's see, is it too much of a glare? J. Herbin Emerald of Chivor. And I really learned about this from my friend and fountain pen sensei, who was featured on a video not too long ago. Her name's Tracy Lee. She's Legally Inked on Instagram. She knows everything about fountain pens. And I blame her for getting me hooked on fountain pen inks and hoarding them, because her collection is so lovely and her bottles and her shelves is something to envy. So I did pick up that one, and I also picked up the PW Ackerman, the Go to Road. And the bottle is absolutely gorgeous. I've shared a few pictures of this already. Oh, lovely, lovely. All right, speaking of fountain pens, this summer I did upgrade to a new brand. I didn't spend too much, but based on the recommendations of my fountain pen sensei, I did upgrade to TWSBI. And this is one of my new ones that just came in, and this is a medium nib. I'm going to be trying medium nibs instead of fine nibs, and I think that's just beautiful. Okay, something a little different. I am very late to this whole Tim Holtz game. I think people that have been in paper crafting for a while know all about Tim Holtz, but I've been learning about him more and more this year. He has this beautiful line of tissue papers that are just, oh, I think they're gorgeous. And I'll be sharing in another video soon how I am using that. So we've got some fun things I'm doing with that. All right, let's move on to envelopes and things like that. I do have a video, an entire video on how I am using the Moleskine postal notebook, but I grabbed several of those this summer. They're always fun. I got the Craft small size is the one I use. Again, I'll link anything below that you might be interested in yourself. As far as envelopes, I do love these glassine envelopes as well as the cellophane envelopes. And I buy these in bulk for my my letter writing classes. And I get these in packs of 100 for a very good price on Amazon. All right, postage. I love vintage postage. Recognize that, Letter Writers Alliance. I order my vintage postage a couple times a year from Letter Writers Alliance. They have a wonderful selection, and they put together combinations that are just lovely. All right. Now on to paper. Ooh, I love stocking up on pretty Japanese paper. This is the Life brand paper. It is lined. I use this. I always have a tablet of this on hand because I like to share it in my letter writing classes. And it is difficult. It has been difficult for me to find this particular tablet of Life writing paper. I am lucky enough that the Paper Seahorse in Tampa, Florida carries this line. So I do go over to their shop and buy it, but they have an online store. So if you're interested or looking for this particular tablet, I will share the link below. Or another beautiful Japanese writing paper that I like. Again, this is the Classici brand, and I do have to order this at the moment from Baumkuchen in California. but this is their diary paper. And I don't know if a lot of you guys follow Eunice Rowe, the Daily Rowe, on Instagram, but she often shares letters that she's written on this particular paper, and I think it's just so beautiful. And again, I will be sharing this in one of my letter writing classes this fall, so I'm looking forward to playing with this. And last but not least, I do have a book that is stationery related. Uh, I will be teaching a 6-week class called The Art of Letter Writing at the Polk Museum of Art in Lakeland, Florida, and they are a Smithsonian affiliate. And recently, the Smithsonian, if you can see from the Archives of American Art, released these images of the letters of artists, and this is just a beautiful, beautiful book. Oh, I'm so happy to be adding this to my collection. But I will be using this in my class because we will be covering things like the history of the penny post and the history of letter writing. And I thought this was very appropriate for them to take a look at for that class. Anyway, that's it. I hope you enjoyed. As always, thanks for watching. Bye.